All right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel over here at Luminary Essences Tarot. I am here today again with another pick a card reading, and as you have saw by the title, this title is Who is Giving You the Evil Eye, Why, and what could you do to protect yourself? Okay, so hopefully you guys know it all about the evil eye. Okay, so whenever you think about the evil eye, just imagine or just picture negative thoughts, negative emotions, people's just negativity just kind of coming around and finding its way to you. That is what the evil eye is. It is sarcasm, it is criticism, it is sly critiques that have no real bound, no real emphasis on anything. It's when you do something and you find somebody, giving you a little snicker type eye or something like that, and you just know the undertone of their congratulations, or the undertone, oh, that's great. That is all a form of the evil eye. It's not necessarily an eye looking at you, but what it is it's negative thoughts, negative emotions, that seep into your mind. A lot of people say, oh, I don't listen to what people say, but the mind has a funny way of working and of collecting information. Okay, so those thoughts and those emotions from other people find a way into your subconscious, and they find a funny little way to play inside your head, and then next thing you know, you are not motivated, you're lazy, you're thinking you can't do it, low self-worth, lack of self-esteem, low self-confidence, just, oh, I just ain't gonna do it today, those types of things, so that's how the evil eye has a way to play in your life, with various things. So today, what we are going to do is we are going to check in with spirit, and see who is giving you the evil eye and why, and what you can do to kind of protect yourself. So as you guys can see, I do have 3 piles. I got my lovely flowers out here. Pile number 1 is the pink flower. Pile number 2 is the yellow flower, and pile number 3 is the orange flower. Okay, go ahead and allow yourself to intuitively pick. Okay, and I will see you at your pile. Oh wait, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, okay? We are ever growing, and I would love to have you to be a part of our family, okay? All right, see you at your pile. Bye. All right, pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, or you chose via this pink flower, this is your read. Welcome to Luminary Essences Tarot. I would like to take the time to thank you guys for joining me here today. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning and a subscriber, oh my gosh, thank you for joining me here again. And if you are not subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, so that way you can join the family, and that way you can stay on top of some of the new content that I'm going to be pushing out. I would love to have you here. And don't forget to like, comment, and hey, if you like it that much, share. All right, so without further ado, we are going to see who is giving you the evil eye and why. Who do you think it is? Who do you think? We're gonna see. Ooh, we got Taurus. Okay, we have got Taurus, and remember when I said evil eye? Look at that. You see that? Do you see the faces on there? Okay, I'm not sure if this is one person and or two. Oh, this is more than one person is giving you the eye. This is at least two. At least two. Okay, and you already know, yes, it could be a Taurus. Okay, their birthday can be on the 2nd of the month, right? Or they could be an earth sign in general. But look at the eyes, look at the eyes, look at the eyes. Okay, they are looking. The woman could be slenderly built, and if it is another woman, it could be heavily built. Well, she could be heavily built, but whoever it is, these figures, one person could be slenderly built with like tall hair, and the other person could be kind of heavy set on the muscular side. But I don't know what you did to them, but they are looking. Okay, and then just look at the eyes, look at the eyes, look at the eyes on that bull. Okay. And if you know anything about Tauruses, this could be somebody that likes to indulge in just eating, luxury type things. This could be somebody that spends a lot of money on various things. That Venusian energy. Look at how they is looking at you. Okay, let's see. Who is giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Who is giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Spirit, 1 card, please. Who's giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? You gave me 2. 1 more, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay, we're going to take those. Who is it, they say? Oh, Who is it, they say? Okay, So now you don't have to stick to the signs, but it could potentially be a Sagittarius, potentially an Aries, or potentially a Gemini. Okay? Because we got Sagittarius on the board, we got Mars on the board, we got Mercury on the board. So along with Aries, it can also be a Scorpio, right? And then along with Mercury, it can also potentially be, I want to say, is that Virgo? Okay? So those are all the signs, okay, that I'm seeing, right? But this is somebody who, you know, has a temper, right? Somebody that can be good with plants. You know, somebody that is like, they can seem like they are actually giving you hope, right? They can be a Sagittarius, right? So think about Sagittarius and how they are. They're fire signs, so they like to go, 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 do, do, do. They be all over the place, not really settled, especially when they're operating from their lower end of the spectrum, right? You know, they tend to go out and take risks. You know, they're not very stable. They tend to complain a lot. You know, they sit in melancholy often. Yeah, those are those toxic positive people. They give you the positivity, but on the inside they're really sad and depressed. Those Sagittarius. So I'm just telling you, you know. Yeah, this is somebody that likes to travel. You know, you might have took a trip with this person before. Yeah. This look like a damn donkey. They ain't nothing but an ass for real. And then we got Mars. Okay, this can be somebody that, look, remember I said it could be a feminine. Somebody that likes lipstick, red lipstick at that. And if it's masculine, this is somebody that's like very physical. You know, they're probably a good fighter. If it's masculine or feminine, they probably fight or argue. You know, got a lot of rage, anger. You know, tend to be impulsive. You know, it's that fire sign energy. So it could be a fire sign, heavily fire sign. You know, this could be somebody in a leadership position, but they're very impulsive. You know, they're very fiery. You know, sometimes they can be kind of clouded in terms of judgment. And then when you think about that Mercury, you know, that's that air. That's that, say, communications. They can run their mouth a lot, talk a lot, always in something, right? Think about those Geminis, you know, especially when they're operating from their lower end of the spectrum. Mind games, manipulation, gaslighting, you know. They could potentially like bees and or honey, or they might like Beyonce, okay? Yeah. This is somebody that could potentially play it off as though they are smart, but secretly they are always up in their head, right? But yeah, so what is it? So let's say, okay, I'm going to go ahead to go over this. Who is giving my pile number one the evil eye and why? Who is giving my pile number one the evil eye and why? Look at this. Remember I said Beyonce, we got that lemonade. Look, let me know. Let me know. And they might think they little Beyonce, or they might have some lemonade, those lemonade braids. This could be somebody that's suffering from grief, right? Somebody that's impulsive, impatient, you know, and I keep seeing it. Somebody that compares themselves to others quite frequently. Because look at that. Comparison on this card. Comparison on this card. You know, even when you look at the expansion, there's like looking at everybody else and what it is that they have going on. So this could be somebody that's been praying for some changes in their life. You know, they could potentially see you and the things it is that you're going on, you know, that you got going on. You could be very outgoing, you know. You can be a fire sign, you know, and they see you out there going, and they just continue to look at you and how you are able to pull things through. And they're like, wow, and they look, and they got something inside of them that it is that they want to birth and create, but they're not able to. But they see you expanding. They see you communicating. They see you out there with all the passion and fire and desire and making things happen. Yep, that's what it is. They see you as creation. And meanwhile, they're just stuck in grief. They are stuck in grief, you know, and that's a choice, to be stuck. But they see you out there, yeah. Meanwhile, they're just confused. Meanwhile, you're sitting up there and you are renewing yourself. You are starting over. You know, all they want to do. We're not talking about them Geminis. I mean, well, yeah, Mercury, Gemini. That communication, gossip. All they want to do is gossip, right? They have a hard time letting go of things, letting go of cycle, but they could be having a hard time in terms of dealing with the grief in their life. You know, they're looking for some type of guidance. But secretly inside, they just isolating, you know. They could be sitting over there, you know, stuck in some type of loveless relationship with somebody that's potentially alcoholic is what I'm seeing with this card. And they're out of guilt, you know, and they're sitting there in their insecurity, you know, not going after their destiny. Look at that, just sitting there bittersweet. And you probably over there trying to help them out, help them be happy. And they just sitting there with everything going on in their head. Spirit, who's giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Who's giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Somebody that's struggling with financial and material changes in their life. Right? Meanwhile, you out there glowing, shining, making things happen. Somebody that's struggling with changes in their life, financial and material changes. One more card. Who's spying? Not who's spying. They might be spying on you. Who's giving my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Somebody whose foundation has been uprooted, right? They're not grounded. They are not grounded. Do you have a relationship with somebody? Or, could this be somebody you got a relationship with? Somebody that you might potentially be have a connection with, but ultimately they see you. They see you out there connecting either with another or just connecting in general with your higher self. You know, meanwhile, they sitting over there suffering in silence. You know? You're patiently waiting, growing things. Meanwhile, trying to come into balance. Trying to come into who it is that you are for and for. Okay? You are trusting in the universe. Right? Which will bring you your material harvest. Okay? Who's sending my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Who's sending my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Who's sending my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Somebody who is struggling with some heart chakra issues. They're struggling to love themselves. Okay? They have an imbalance in their heart chakra, which is causing them to block off the love that is around them. Meanwhile, they see you out there fulfilling your wishes. Okay? Tell me a little bit about who is sending my pile number 1 the evil eye. Who is this person? Who is this person? There you go again. We got them earth signs on the board. Earth, so the root chakra is earth. Okay? Somebody that's in between some type of work situation. Okay? They could be single. Carry on a whole lot of burdens. Look at that, magician in reverse and a manipulator. What did I tell you about them Geminis? Mental manipulation. This is somebody that's a manipulator. But they are struggling. They are struggling when it comes to letting go of some type of emotional situation. You know, they could have had a heartache in the past, you know, but right now they're like at a standstill when it comes to growing things, you know. They're trying to leave a situation in the past, but they just can't seem to let it go with some type of air sign. Who's spying on? Oh no, they spying on you. I keep saying that. Who's sending my pile number 1 the evil eye? We're not taking all of those. Ooh, we're not taking all of those. So they don't want me to give it away. I'm like, no, you're not about to give us away. You're not about to give us away. Because I did say it was 2 people. Wow. Who? Somebody that ain't going nowhere. They ain't got no passion, no drive. They still keep looking back at the past, trying to figure out how they can balance things out, trying to make a way through, trying to figure things out, still trying to work on themselves. They was wounded in regards to some type of family situation, you know, trying to work themselves out of this Nine of Swords energy, you know, right? But they just can't seem to stay away from this conflict and heal themselves. One card, please, Spirit. Who is sending my pile number 1 the evil eye and why? Who is sending my pile number 1 the evil eye? Oh, we got 2 cards, and that's going to be it. Potentially, what I tell y'all, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, right? Distorted masculine energy, distorted fire sign energy, impulsive, you know, doing too much, over-sexualized. Yeah, there we go. Potentially somebody, yeah, and they're not out there shining. They see you, though. You out there in your power, going after what it is you want. Sharing things. Meanwhile, they stalemate. Still stuck in apathy. Still searching for some type of truth. Okay. So my pile number 1, that is who is spying on you and why. Please feel free to like, comment, and most importantly, share and subscribe. But let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Let me know if you know who these people might be. All right. And until my next upload, you guys take care. Bye. There, pile number 2. If you have chosen pile number 2 and/or this yellow flower, this reading is for you. This reading is all about who is sending you the evil eye and why. Okay, and hopefully you guys know about the evil eye. The evil eye is more than just an eye. The evil eye is an energy. The evil eye is something that floats around beyond what the eye can see. Okay, the evil eye is thoughts, feelings, emotions. You know, it is sarcasm. It is critiques, well, unnecessary critiques. Okay, it is that criticism. It is that comment that comes, you know, and it's like sarcastically said. You know, it's the side eye. It's the undertones that come into it come from congratulations or I'm happy for you. You know, that is all the evil eye, and that evil eye has a way of playing in your mind, in your psyche, and kind of steering unconsciously the things it is that you do, whether that is oversleeping, you know, feeling tired, you know, not feeling good enough, you know, low self-esteem, low self-worth, not feeling motivated. Okay, those are all different ways that the evil eye can come into your life. You know, and believe it or not, sometimes your family can spread the evil eye. Just, you know, especially your older generational family. You know, the ones that have dealt with, you know, trauma and they think it's okay, and the ones that have just dealt with things who aren't really aware of stuff, that it can come even from them, and they're not even consciously doing it, but you know, everybody's a soul and everybody got a purpose and a role to play, but they can potentially be spreading you the evil eye too, and you probably don't even think much about it. All right, so that's a special note for somebody, because I ain't say that on the last one. Keep that in mind though. All right, but without further ado, we are going to see who is giving you the evil eye. Most importantly, do not forget to like, comment, and share. Most importantly, subscribe to the family. We are ever growing. Can't wait for you guys to join me for some of my next uploads, but let's get to it. Who's giving you the evil eye? Ooh, we got Neptune. Okay, and when you think about Neptune as a planet, you know, it's that water. Neptune is a water, so this could be a water sign. This can be somebody whose birthday is on the 21st. This can be somebody whose birthday is on the 3rd. Their birthday could be in March. Their birthday could be towards the end of February as well. It could be a masculine energy, actually. This is more, I'm more so picking up a masculine energy from this, but it can be either, but I'm mostly picking up a masculine energy. Somebody that's potentially muscular or either likes to work out. They might like to swim, or they just might like the water. They can be very quiet, emotional. You know, think about Pisces, okay? So yeah, they could be a Pisces as well. I hope I mentioned that. But yeah, so they can be very emotional, kind of quiet, you know, second guessing themselves, you know, just over emotional, you know, always thinking stuff. Oh, you don't like me, and oh, this and that. And it's like, look, chill out, okay? People got lives and things to do, okay? They can be not trusting. Potentially, they can have a ability to be intuitive, but on the opposite side of that, they can just be kind of just disconnected from their emotions. Disconnected. Not knowing how to share them. Passive, very passive aggressive. Okay? Yeah, because even when you look at this, like, this card ain't looking at nobody, it's just looking straight up like it's jumping up somewhere, like it could potentially be upset about something, but I ain't gonna say nothing, I'm just gonna stand over here. They could be somebody that talks a lot, because I see the ears as well. All right, let's see. One card, please, Spirit. Who's spying on my pile number 1? I mean, pile number 2, and why? Who is spying on my pile number 2, and why? Who is spying on my pile number 2, and why? Let's see. Ooh, that second house wanted to come in the reverse. So did this Uranus, but let's just see what they got to say. Okay, trying somebody that could potentially be in flow, or they see you as somebody that's in flow and they're not. Okay, They can see you as somebody that aids others. You're very energizing and that you're very easy to be around. This person could be struggling in terms of their financial world, you know, in terms of their worthiness, security, you know, not feeling safe, you know. Ooh, they can have a bad credit score. This is the second house, right? It's all about your money and your income and things like that. So this could be somebody that is either looking at all the money and income it is that you have, the things that you are flowing by, you know, you are following your north node. You know, you can be somebody that is out there, you know, you think outside of the box and things like that, you know. So whenever they're looking at you, you know, they're commenting on your money, they commenting on what you chosen to do with yourself, you know, they commenting on what you're saying, how revolutionary it is that you are, your originality, you know. That's what they doing. They looking at that, they're like, ah, here she go, here he go, you know. Yeah, they can be somebody, you can be somebody that's very intimate, right? 8th house. You know, you could be somebody that's awakening your kundalini. You could be somebody that's very intuitive, right? But they don't see these things for themselves. You know, they see themselves as out of balance, right? They're not in the position to seek. You know, they're in a position to hide, to cradle. They don't really go anywhere. They're more so I don't want to do this because they're scared to travel. They're scared to go outside their box. They may not have gone after higher education, but you have. And look, we got Scorpio that wanted to pop up. Potentially a water sign. Yeah, water sign kind of heavy. Water sign kind of heavy. All right. Let's go right here. All right, who is spying on my pile number 2 and why? Who is spying on my pile number 2 and why? Somebody don't know which way to go. Somebody don't know which way to go. Meanwhile, you out there following your passions. You could potentially be somebody that works in terms of helping others, but you out there following your passion, going out there on your faith, following your enlightened path, you know, going out to discover you. Meanwhile, they are living in a dang on facade. They living in a facade and they are not happy. They are the people that sit around and complain about things that's happening as opposed to trying to do things to fix it. Right? So something has happened in terms of scales being weighed and or balanced on their end, and they're not happy with what has happened, right? But meanwhile, you grateful. You are grateful. I don't know. You just got a miracle. Some of you guys just got a miracle. Okay? And it's helped you to see things from a different perspective. And look, North Node, you following your destiny, right? Meanwhile, this person just chasing this perfectionism, sitting around in guilt, struggling to let things go and persevere. That's who this is. All right, one more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please, Spirit. Who is sending my pile number 2, the evil eye, and why? Who is sending my pile number 2, the evil eye? Let's see. Look at that, because you out there dancing. What did you just experience? Okay, your solar plexus is going. That's that self-confidence, okay? That's that ability to get out there and get going. Meanwhile, this person, I feel like they have a out of balance sacral chakra. We got 2 oranges on the board. You know, so they're struggling in terms of their sexuality, their creativity, their ability to be able to birth things into reality. And believe it or not, the sacral chakra can also affect your money because that's all about that sexual energy. If you're using your sexual energy inappropriately, it's all about relationships. Think about relationships. Relationships got to do with money as well. You got to have a relationship with money. It's an energy you got to have a relationship with it. And if that sacral chakra is out of balance, it can affect your finances. This is somebody that's suffering from potentially grief, or either they have a hard time of letting things go, complete in cycles. All right. One card, please, Spirit. Who is sending my pile number 2, the evil eye, and why? Who is sending my pile number 2, the evil eye, and why? Spirit said, this is the truth. They said, this is the truth. This is the truth. All right. Things are going to be going in accelerated motion for you. Meanwhile, this person is struggling with conflict and defeat. Okay. You continue to make your positive movement forward. You got some type of partnerships and alliances that's going to be coming in where you are starting new beginnings. Follow your heart. Speak your mind. Okay. Speak your truth. Meanwhile, this person, there's no victory or success right now because their foundation isn't rooted. One card, please, Spirit. Who's sending my pile number 2, the evil eye, and why? Who's sending my pile number 2? Who's sending my pile number 2, the evil eye, and why? Ooh, you see how I want to flip that over this way? Somebody who don't have any love beginning, right? Because it wanted to come out this way, but I was like, we're going to go that way. You could potentially have some new love beginning. Meanwhile, this person's somewhere fighting temptations, fighting addictions, fighting impulsive behavior, fighting negative thinking, fighting toxic attachments, right? Meanwhile, what do you do? Are you out there spreading your wisdom? You choosing not to go that way. You choosing to follow the light. Okay, you could potentially, look, love begins, spiritual union. Right? Some type of union is happening for you. You were able to stand your ground in some type of situation, and it led you to be triumphant. Meanwhile, this person is sitting in disruption. Okay? Who's sending my power? Ooh, I don't know. Who's sending my power? Okay. We're just going to take it then. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Somebody whose wishes are not fulfilled. Right? They're stuck in solitude. Meanwhile, you out there shining in light, getting your wishes fulfilled. You're making movement, choices, and decisions. All right. Tell me a little bit about this person's story. Tell me a little bit about who's sending my pile number 2, the evil eye. And why? One card, please, Spirit. Card. Could potentially be somebody that's pregnant. Or they can see you as the Empress. Ooh, it's a pair. Is this somebody's divine counterpart? Is this somebody's divine masculine or divine feminine? Yeah. Ooh, is this a relationship? Wow. Yeah, somebody where potentially, the love is gone. The love is gone. The love is not there anymore. Currently in hangman mode, man. Currently looking at things from a different perspective. Taking a break. Somebody that does not have any strength because they are struggling to let go of the betrayal that happened. The betrayal that happened with the feminine, right? Wow, okay. Let's see. One card, please. Tell me a little about this person. I thought it was one person. Look. Look, it was some sneaky shit going on, okay? I'm telling y'all, some sneaky doggone stuff going on. We got the divine masculine, divine feminine. Then we got the King of Pentacles, the one to pop out. The King of Pentacles. Oh, my goodness. Then we got the 7 of Swords, right? So there was some sneaky stuff going on. There was some sneaky things going on. Somebody was playing mind games, head games, manipulating. Okay, Uranus is also an air sign, right? Uranus can also be an Aquarius, okay? Those are more so thinking people. Those are people that play games with your mind. Okay? They blame, they manipulate, they gaslight, they do the why me thing. They do things to get into your head. There was a whole lot of things going on here. Not knowing which way to go. What I just say, dealing with a manipulator when it came to a family situation where the love was lost. There was no love there. But somebody was able to complete a cycle and go after wish fulfillment. Go after the things that make you happy. Work on healing yourself because somebody failed to be awakened to the situation. There was no hope there. There was no hope there, right? You had to leave. Focus on you. But they having a hard time letting go because you was the foundation. Right? And now ain't no new beginnings. They want to come in and they want to say something recklessly to you. Okay? Wow. I'm leaving that there. That was that. Okay? Let me know who this is. Okay? Who giving you the evil eye and why? Could potentially be 2 to 3 doggone people for some of y'all. But for some of you guys, this is your spouse. This is a counterpart. This is somebody that you had a relationship with, potentially a family with. Somebody that you were trying to build with. Right? But there was somebody else that came and played a part in it. This is a third party situation. We got 3 players on the board. Potentially a fire sign and an earth sign, masculine energy. Masculine energy is just energy, but that's the sign. The masculine fire sign could have been very controlling. Somebody in power. Same thing with the masculine earth sign. They could have liked to eat and drink. And they had money, or either they didn't have any darn money. But that's it, y'all. Let me know in the comment section. Wow. Okay. That was who was giving you the evil eye. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonated for you, okay? And until my next upload, you guys take care. Hey there, pile number 3. If you chose either pile number 3 or you chose Via because of this orange flower, this is your read. Welcome to my channel over here at Luminary Essences Tarot. I'd like to thank you for stopping by and checking me out. If you are new, please feel free to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Join the family, you know. Stay up to date with with my latest uploads and things like that. I would love to have you. All right, so we are talking about the evil eye, and do you guys, you know what that is, right? I know y'all see the evil eye around and things like that. I might pop a little one here somewhere. But ultimately, evil eye is an energy. Evil eye is a thought, feeling, emotion. Evil eye is a fake congratulations, a fake, oh, I see you, girl, boy, whoever. Evil eye is those critiques that come and it's like, why are you even saying this stuff? Evil eye is that undertone when somebody tells you that they're happy for you. Those are all the evil eye. And the evil eye is an energy that finds its way, that goes into your brain and kind of plays with your head, plays with your mind, causes you to think low about yourself, causes you to have low self-esteem, low self-worth, low confidence, you know. Cause you to feel lazy, feels oh, I just can't do it. You know, that's all for things that the evil eye can kind of do after it gets into your head and starts to manipulate the things on a subconscious level, right? On the conscious level, you're like, oh, I ain't paying no attention. But subconsciously, the mind is very, very powerful and it finds a way to start to play. All right. So without further ado, let's see who is sending you the evil eye and let's find out why. Ooh, who? We got the Ice King and or Queen itself. We got Pluto. Okay, we got Pluto. This could be, of course, a Scorpio, right? Scorpio is also a water sign, so this can be a water sign. This is somebody whose birthday is either on the 22nd or the 4th, right? Somebody whose birthday is either in, November or October, November, right? But it can be somebody that's very stern, very cold, okay, very mysterious when it comes to things, okay? They got like a blank stare. It's like, what in the world is going on here? And you just be looking at them. They just like cold. They could potentially be emotionless, you know? Just like, don't even care. It's just like, damn, what the hell's wrong with you? You know, why are you looking like that? Why are you behaving like that? Okay, let's see. Who is giving my pile number 3 the evil eye and why? Who is giving the pile number 3 the evil eye and why? We got the 10th house for reputation. Okay, you could have a good reputation out here. Okay, you can have a good reputation and they don't like how you shine. They do not like how you shine. Okay, this could potentially be a Leo, right? But ultimately, they see you. You think about how them Leos is. You know how them Leos is, right? Always out there, always trying to be seen and things like that, you know. Got to have some type of attention, you know. But they see, that's why they don't like you. Well, that's why they're sending you the evil eye, because you was out there. It's something it is that you are doing. Okay, you are playful, you are loving. You know, you are a very proud person, you know. And you can also be very trusting. So you're out there in the public eye. People see you and your accomplishments, you know, your purpose. You know, meanwhile, they're probably lacking intimacy in their life and currently dealing with a lot of challenges. They could potentially be a air sign, right? So they could potentially struggle to communicate. They can struggle to communicate. Look at that. We got the moon in reverse. Yeah, struggling with their emotions. There you go. That water sign. Struggling with their emotions. You know, they're not allowing. Meanwhile, you are allowing and going with flow, right? Ooh. They could potentially be a Leo or a Aries, right? We got 2 fire signs on the board. This person could potentially be a fire sign or you are a fire sign. But, baby, you are out there, okay? You got 2 fire signs out here in reputation, right? And that creates a challenge for them because you always in the spotlight. You active. You a self-starter. You out here doing doggone things. You are fierce. And meanwhile, they just sitting there ice cold, barely can move. Shoot. I'm surprised you ain't thought them out by now. Yeah, you are an alchemist, right? You're an alchemist. You are aligned, okay? You're a very pure person, okay? Yeah. And healthy, yeah. So they see you out there. This is an earth sign. So you're very earthy. You have an earthy approach to you, okay? And this is all women. So whoever this is that's sending you the evil eye, it could be a woman. It could be a woman. And she sees you like this and it's just like, oh my goodness, right? Or it could be a fire sign. But hey, whoever it is, I see a lot of feminine energy in here right now. Right? Whoever it is could have Aquarius heavy in their chart. They can be an overthinker. overthinker, not really able to speak up, say anything, right? They have a problem with being able to express themselves. Spirit is saying this is the numinous, so you know who this is. Yeah, somebody that lacks intimacy, right? Then we got that air sign card that want to come in reverse again. Air sign's all about communication, thoughts. You know, they're always up in their head. You know, they're a people pleaser. You know, somebody's very indecisive. You know, they don't know what it is that they want. They struggle to take action. Right? Then we got that Pisces. So yeah, they tend to be passive aggressive. Who's sending my pile number 3, the evil eye, and why? Who's sending my pile? Ooh. Look at that. Somebody want to play the victim. Somebody that wants to play the victim. They sitting up there praying, but they don't even know what they're praying for. Okay? They comparing themselves. Yeah, they lack growth. They lack growth. Meanwhile, you out there renewing, and meanwhile, they out there living in the dang on facade. Right? They currently isolated, potentially because of something that happens in terms of their abundance, right? They're not able to see what abundance is. They appreciate it, but again, comparing themselves to others, right? Because we got the 2 comparisons. You're comparing yourself here, right? Comparing 2 different things here. You're comparing 2 different things here. Somebody compares themselves to others and oftentimes sits in complacency. They sit in complacency, right? Because they're insecure. They're insecure and they're very impatient. They're not able to wait. But here we go again. They don't know which way to go. Right? That's that 2 paths again. They compare themselves to everybody else and they struggle to let things go. All right. One more card, please, Spirit. Who is sending my pile number 3, the evil eye, and why? Yeah, look, I skipped over the bittersweet, but yeah, somebody that you could have potentially tried to help, right? But they was sitting there in that apathy. They was sitting there in that apathy. You came around and you were trying to cheer them up and make and give them things to make them happy. And meanwhile, it looks like you were crying in the meantime. You were crying, but you were still trying to help them to find peace. Meanwhile, they still soaking about endings. They could have potentially had some type of grief in their life, but they suffering with being able to end things. Yeah. One more card. Who is sending? Yep, just sitting around. They just chose just to sit around. I got 2 cards representing the solar plexus chakra, so they had that's that self-confidence. Right? That's that ability to believe in yourself that they kind of struggle with. They want to just sit around and look at TV and things like that. Yeah, they see you as triumphant and successful. You speak your truth, right? Prosperity is beginning for you. Meanwhile, they are sitting in temptation, struggling with financial and material changes. You know, you were able to make the sacrifices that is that you had to make in order to balance yourself. And you were patient and allowed things to grow, which caused your light to shine. Right? You left behind the mental conflict and you were able to transform. Okay? Solitude is a means of balance and clarity. Right? You found your fertility. Meanwhile, guess what happened? I love it. This was them looking at you, sending you that evil eye. Spirit saying, stand your ground. Okay? Could have potentially been somebody you may have loved, because we got mirrors of love that wanted to show up. All right. Well, ooh, that wanted to pop out. Yeah, somebody, they trapped in fear. They trapped in fear. Meanwhile, you out here being wise. Okay? Either they are fighting with their shadow, or you were able to balance your shadows. Right? But they still sitting out here in heartache and loss. Right? Still going through the same obstacles and challenges. Not listening to the universe. Not being aware. There we go with that sacral chakra. Probably over-sexualized. One more card, please, Spirit. Ooh, we're not going to take all those. All right. One more card, please. Who's sending my... Ooh. Pile number 3, the evil eye. Ooh, triumphant wanted to come in reverse, and I'm gonna leave it. Somebody ain't triumphant, right? They just sitting there in disruption. Wish fulfillment is not happening for them, and Spirit is saying that this is the truth. Okay. Meanwhile, you're gonna be experiencing some material and spiritual prosperity, while they continue to suffer in silence. Okay. This could have been somebody that felt harmony with you. All right, one more card, please, Spirit. Who's sending my pile number 3, the evil eye, and why? Who's sending my pile number 3? Just say awareness, you know. Somebody that lacks balance. Somebody that lacks balance. All right. All right. Spirit. Who is sending my pile number 3, the evil eye? To give me a little bit of background about them. Who's sending my pile number 1, the evil eye? Ooh, this could have been a love relationship. right? This could have been somebody that you might have thought was this could have been twin flame too. This is probably somebody you thought was either twin flame or a soulmate, or somebody you thought you had a love relationship with, right? But it ended up not being wish fulfillment, okay? They could have been, this is Queen of Cups in reverse, they could have been emotionally draining. Okay, we got the Devil card that wanted to show up. You had to be able to get away from that toxic situation. Yeah, stand your ground. You know, this was something where someone that had a whole lot of options, right? Potentially juggling around a distorted earth sign. Somebody that was selfish, right? It wasn't nothing going on here. There was some type of karma here. There was some type of karma. Couldn't figure out which way you want to go. There you go. There go that distorted masculine. Somebody that was selfish. Somebody that was stingy. Somebody that was very controlling, right? But you were able to go within, right? They potentially, okay, one card please, Spirit. Who? Let's see. Oh, yep. There was no passion. There was no passion. Somebody lacks passion, right? Somebody lacks passion. This situation ended, right? But you were okay with it. You were okay. You are no longer, crying over the spilled milk. You currently are either pouring love into yourself or you got a new love opportunity. Okay. You were able to go after your dreams, your endeavors, your passions and things like that. Look at that. That's that distorted feminine one to pop up. Distorted feminine, potentially somebody that you had a relationship with, right? But you had to be strong. One more card, please, Spirit. Who is sending my pound number one eval? Look at that. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody couldn't speak up, or either when they did speak, they was reckless and didn't know what the heck they was talking about. Didn't know what they was talking about, right? They failed to go within. They failed to understand the communications. Things were not growing. Their money wasn't growing. They wasn't single. They were just confused. So you had to walk away from that situation. Getting out of rest and leaving that situation behind led you to success, to victory. Meanwhile, it left them in apathy. Because they couldn't figure it out. Because they couldn't figure out what it is that they wanted. Right? Couldn't figure out what it is they wanted. Refused to let go of the burdens. And one more card. Who's giving my pile number 3 the evil eye? One more card. Who's giving my pile? Ooh, let's take that. Could have been somebody you thought you had a relationship with, right? This could have been a love. This could have been a lover. This could have been a lover, right? They thought that they were going to have wish fulfillment with you, or you thought you were going to have wish fulfillment with them, right? But it didn't happen because this person had very distorted energies. Very distorted. Blaming, controlling. Okay? So that is sending you the evil eye. Let me know in the comment section how this resonated for you. If you were able to point them out. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you at my next upload. Take care. Bye.